Everybody, what's up? Mario here, otherwise known as YTim on the internet. So, in about 25 days, World Cup fever is going to pick up. I know I'm going to have it. Are you? That's the question we're going to find out now. Now, this really doesn't affect what you guys think will happen in the World Cup. I have a plan. Pretty much today we're going to cover groups A, B, and C. And we're going to cover the rest of the groups later. And as the tournament goes by, I'm going to give you my predictions as to who will go on farther and farther, and who I think, and who everyone else thinks will win the World Cup. Basically, we're about to start Group A right now. Oh yeah, you're probably wondering who I mean by we. Well, apart from myself, who's going to give the in-depth analysis and all that stuff, I have here my initiates. Basically the newest generation of guys that I want to pass on the knowledge of comics and all things nerd. Pass on the traditions to make sure they don't die when I reach the big 3-0, which, scary enough, is in 4 years. Alright, so let's get this started. Let's get started with Group A. Group A, we're going to go in backwards order because my picks are basically the first two teams, so we're going to go in backwards order. France. Alright, France, they barely made it to the big game by the skin of their teeth. That makes no sense, but that's how close they made it. They were to not making it. France struggled in their qualifiers. They barely made it, and I don't think they're gonna get any farther than that, which is kind of a shame because they did win the World Cup as the host nation, and yeah. So I don't think they're gonna do any better or go any farther. Uruguay. Same deal. They barely made it to the World Cup, and they really didn't earn it. They didn't make it to the qualifiers. They were 5th. They had to play against the 4th place North American team of Costa Rica, and they won that game. So really, Uruguay didn't do anything spectacular. Didn't really do anything to make them stand out, other than maybe not kind of struggle as much as Argentina did. But we'll get to that in a bit. But those are the two teams that I feel will not make it past the first round. That being said, Mexico. Alright, so depending on whether or not you know me or not, you know I have strong opinions on the Mexican team. Not good. Boo. But I cannot deny that they are a good, strong powerhouse in the North American side of soccer. And I think that they're going to be one of the two teams that make it into the next round. Mexico brought back Cuauhtemoc Blanco, and seems to be a smart idea. Javier Aguirre, as a coach, is going to kick ass. I mean, whether I like it or not, they're going to move on to the next round. South Africa, the host nations. They didn't earn the place, being that they're the host nation, but they're not going to disappoint me because no host nation in the last 4 World Cups has ever stayed just in the first round. They're going to qualify in the next round, and the Bafana are definitely going to be kicking ass and taking names in the first round. So if you had to ask me right now which two Group A teams are going to go on to this round of 16, South Africa and Mexico are my picks because they have the biggest potential, and they have the two most powerful teams in Group A. So let's pass it along to the initiates and see what they have to say. Alright, Cesar, what do you say? What do you think? South Africa, Uruguay, France, or Mexico? What are the two teams that you think are going to go on the next round?
Mexico and France.
Why is that?
Because that's what you don't like.
Well, I picked Mexico. I don't like
I'm just kidding. No, because they're good. Very good team.
Okay, that was a lame response. Alright.
And he's racist by Mexico right there.
Little Miguel, what do you think? South Africa, Mexico, Uruguay, and France. Which two teams are going to go on? Mexico and what?
France.
Why?
I think they're really good teams.
Ah, man, I still got to school him in soccer. Anyway, alright, little Danny, what do you think? South Africa, Mexico, Uruguay, or France? Which two teams are going to go on?
Mexico and France.
Why? Why?
They're good.
Because they're good. Wow. I love these in-depth explanations, man. They're really thorough. Alright, and finally we have the big man here. Mex Baca. Miguel, what's up? Alright. South Africa, Mexico, Uruguay, and France. Which two teams are you gonna or think are gonna go on to the next round, and why?
Mexico and France.
Why?
Sound like pissing you off. So.
Oh my goodness! All right. And there you have it. That's Group A picks. Everyone except me thinks Mexico and France are gonna go on. I think Mexico and South Africa.
South Africa just got in there because they're
The host nation, but
Yeah,
that doesn't. Well, so what? France was the host nation for '98, and they took the World Cup.
still. They
They
have to be
deserved
good.
it.
They just
So what do you think? South Africa doesn't deserve it?
Nope.
I'm not trying to say
They barely
anything,
made it.
but
Look at that! Look at that! I think the South Africans need to have a response to that. That's what I think needs to happen. But all right, enough of that. We'll get back to you in just a few with Group B predictions, and we'll see you in a little bit.